Hello.
All right, welcome to part 2 of the Sonic Frontiers playthrough. Behold,
Look at that draw distance.
Behold, at one of the worst camera pans in all of video game history. This is supposed to show the open world of the new Sonic Open Zone formula. Why are you focusing on the sky?
They focus on the sky. They focus on the fact that their world has dozens of pop-ins. In a pre-rendered cutscene.
You guys remember how Breath of the Wild they copyrighted the opening camera pan? They copyrighted that sequence. So you
Wait, really?
Post it. Yeah.
I didn't know
a bunch of people got or they would claim any video that had it unedited in it, so they would just get tons of money.
Oh wow, okay.
That's Nintendo.
Nintendo, when a homeless child wants to make a Mario clone.
Oh man, yeah. But hey.
Alright, welcome back to Sonic Frontiers, a 3 AM challenge gone wrong, gone sexual.
But hey, at least the thing with, fan games and all that stuff, at least Sega is much more lenient on Sonic fan games, because there are millions of them.
They're basically fine with Sonic fan games as long as you don't make money off of them.
Oh, it is the woman.
Yeah, because there's a yearly thing that is called the Sonic Hacking Contest, where like people submit all their Sonic fan games into the thing, and then streamers showcase.
Isn't that where Sonic Mania came from?
Yeah, it is. Very early in development.
Now they officially work for Sonic.
Oh my god, why'd they put Amy in a mason jar?
Not exactly.
Not the jar. Why do you think?
So, not exactly. The development team that made Sonic Mania doesn't work for Sega officially. They just made Sonic.
They're contracted.
There. Right, yeah.
Yeah,
they also made a bunch of mobile ports.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the same people that made all the mobile ports, and then they made their own game.
They came together to make their own team, and they're making their own game.
Yeah,
and they did it better than Sega does.
It honestly looks pretty good.
No offense, with all the mobile ports, they had them practice.
Yeah, that's true.
Sonic has Riz.
Yeah, and Sega made the original games. Shouldn't they have some practice?
Oh, you say that, but remember, this is Sonic Team. They change the formula every single game.
Yeah,
because the fans don't know what the hell they want from this series.
That is also true.
Yeah.
No, is it accurate to say that Sonic is formulaic these days?
No,
I guess not really.
No.
It was for a little bit.
I mean, if you're saying that the formula has been broken since 1994, then yeah. Oh man. But
the formulaic, the fact that they're not formulaic.
The fact that they're not formulaic, but they pumped out shit for years is crazy.
That's the thing. It was like one hand, Sonic Team is just a brand name. It's never always the same people for every single game. It's just like a collection of Sega devs that are like, hey, work on the next Sonic game. We're not gonna give it a high budget, but just make a Sonic game for you.
I'm telling you guys,
and
with the quality that they got pumped out, they gotta have all their guys. With how bad the quality is, they probably had all their guys hopped up on the Grimace Shake.
They got early access to it?
20 years early access.
20 years early access to Grimace's milk.
Yeah, no, freaking.
It's his essence.
Well, yeah, it was one part.
Where does the milk come from?
Oh no! Oh no!
The succulent teat of the Ronald McDonald Company.
Hello, friendo. Oh man.
What the fuck is Grimace supposed to be?
A grimace.
Just a grimace. Okay.
He's supposed to look
right. You can easily beat those up in one without falling.
I know what Grimace is supposed to be. So he's purple. He's covered in hair. He's supposed to be a neckbeard Teletubby.
Neckbeard Teletubby.
A ball sack.
Oh, okay.
A Balchinian from Men in Black. No. Okay.
Virgil.
I want to see a Grimace at it. I am the storm that is approaching.
Actually, let me look at fucking next and see somebody's name.
Son of a bitch.
Haha.
Yeah, I still have a little trouble with this boss fight. I saw the the skill thing that you could do with this one. I saw Josh doing in his Sonic Frontiers video.
Yeah, I kind of really wish I was able to record this, but unfortunately it just wasn't the right time.
Yeah. But hey, I did it there, so I know what I'm supposed to do, and I know how to try it. Yeah. There we go.
I thought he was gonna beat you and then hit the nay on your corpse.
Well, see, they said that's kind of another part of the reason why I wanted to record this stuff because I have the PC version. I could fuck around with mods for a little bit, and so I mean I wouldn't use it throughout the entire playthrough, but it would just be a little funny moment.
Hey, look, Giganto's doing.
I would like it if there was
yeah, exactly. I can show Giganto doing Gangnam Style.
I would like it if there was just really subtle differences that you put in and just hope no one would notice.
Oh, wait. They're supposed to be popping, right?
Wait, what? Wait, why is Eggman Jim Carrey?
Why is all the
sending him
level
to
design
Brazil. Sonic just
man.
went to Brazil.
That's not Brazil. That's not
Detroit. This is an accurate representation of New York traffic.
Bro is on a sky platform.
Yeah, when I first got to this stage, I
According
thought
to the New York traffic, you have to fucking make your car jump.
Dude, this game
over
throws me off because it doesn't use any of the legacy music or remixes of it. It's just completely new music for familiar ass locales.
Yeah,
that's one of the things that throws me off about Frontier. Why is it shitty? It's not shitty, but it's why is it just this random drum and bass track playing on what's clearly inspired by Speed Highway?
It doesn't help that all of the cyberspace songs sound the same too.
Oh yeah, they're all they sound like royalty-free music, in my opinion.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
I mean, so some of them are pretty good, but
none of it uses motifs to its advantage to cement it in your head. None of the tracks here are catchy, like old Sonic tracks are.
Yeah, I said, some of the cyberspace songs are pretty decent, but
I'll say that's also a problem.
You wouldn't be able to have me give you a song from a cyberspace level and be able to name what level it's from.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'll say the same thing about most levels in Forces as well. Sonic kind of lost that after. Colors had it. Even Lost World kind of had it down.
It wasn't very hard to do in Lost World's case because it was traditional Mario themes.
Yeah, fair
What
enough.
happened to Eggman? Where is he?
He's in Speed Highway.
Speed Highway.
I appear to be in a digital dimension.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying now. It's yeah,
Bro just touched.
I do.
Bro just touched his nipple. What?
Bro, Eggman is this VR porn is getting crazy.
Is that how he got a daughter?
Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah.
Is this game gonna reference Sonic Shoe?
I hope not.
Yeah, I get what you mean by the cyberspace music now. It's because I personally like it, but yeah, if you were to ask me to identify which stage they all came from, yeah, I would not be able to do that.
Yeah, for me, I think that part of the most brilliant thing about Sonic's music is not just how it fits the stage, but also how it sticks in your head and reminds you of the stage while you aren't playing it.
Yeah.
And I feel like every game did that extremely well up until Forces in my head. Some of them had some.
There were some decent Forces songs, but those were all the Avatar ones.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Sonic stages had what do you expect from the Sonic Forces soundtrack, I guess.
Also, Sonic Forces
had the lyrics, and then Classic Sonic had the worst Genesis soundboard I've ever heard.
Yes,
I think Sonic Forces would have been a better game if the plot of the game was that Sonic had Air Forces.
He puts on black Air Forces and it starts corrupting him like the Venom symbiote.
Exactly.
I got a pair of black.
Kind of like this game.
For pretty much like this game.
Yeah, because there is that, I guess, a subplot. I don't know if it's like really considered the main plot of this game, but like the cyber energy is corrupting Sonic. You don't ever see that in gameplay because, you know, why the fuck would you want a slow Sonic?
Yeah, why would Sonic Team put effort into their video games?
No. I'm saying that's actually rather a good thing because I would not want that to affect the flow of this gameplay loop.
I agree.
Yeah, because this game has a very...
I can understand that, but it'd be cool if he at least had like a visual difference that he was being corrupted or something.
Wait,
There's
what do the
one-
purple coins do?
There's one visual difference.
His visual difference is like that flash short of Sonic getting fat as he eats the ring. That's the difference.
Onion rings?
There's one visual.
Or they bring
difference
back the
on,
Unleashed
Chaos
Wolf
Island.
transformation and make it turn him.
Yes. Yeah, there's one
Hell
visual
no.
difference on Chaos Island where he's holding his head and like he can't hold.
Yeah, it's his idle animation, but like 90% of the time you're not even seeing that.
Yeah, I played far enough to see that.
Yeah, that's like the one like only.
I think Chaos Island's the third island, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 5 islands in total. Although, really, 4, because the 4th one, technically, is barely an island.
Well, yeah, it's more like 3, because the 4th and 5th ones are just the first one again.
Oh, that's right, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
Archipelago.
that's the fun fact about Sonic Frontiers' development. It was rushed like every other Sonic game.
Despite being delayed.
Despite being delayed, yeah. So, Kronos, Rhea, and Oranos were originally supposed to be one giant island.
They were originally supposed to be one gigantic island, but I don't know if like information's changed since the last time I heard about it. But basically, what I understand is that, like in development, like because of how big the first island was, they realized like, oh crap, we don't have the time or resources to make more islands like this. So they just made the second and third one smaller, and they split the first one into 3 sections.
Yeah.
In fact, it's like when it comes to like Rhea as well, like it still has like assets that you can see on Kronos.
You can see Kronos from Rhea and vice versa, but you can't go there because of an invisible barrier.
Right, like we won't see it today, but like once we get the full map reveal for Kronos, you'll see there's like a whole bunch of real estate that Kronos does not use. Why is that?
Yeah.
Because that's technically Rhea.
There's also a bunch of like unused like landmarks and like puzzles, like set pieces that were like supposed to be in the area where you would explore like Kronos, but they don't get used because it's just a separate thing now.
Oh, I see.
Because Rhea basically just turned into the story island that just has you shutting down the towers.
Yeah, which, you know, coming from the perspective of the gameplay loop, that's fine. I didn't mind it in that fashion. But yeah, knowing the backstory behind it,
People have actually, I don't know if it was recent, but I saw a video of someone talking about that. There's actually like hints in the game that there was going to be an actually like unique 4th island that never really got finished. Yeah, there's I can kind of talk a little bit more about it because I mean like you would get a better understanding of what I'm talking about from like cutscene we see in Ray Island, but there's like unused voice clips of Sage like talking about something about like some ancient world ship or whatever, and how it was like the arc to the ancients or whatever and stuff, and so it makes it kind of sound like they were like that was probably going to be like the 4th island, and that was how you were going to get like all this backstory and like more stuff about like the ancients and whatever. You would see it from their ship.
Oh, wow.
Now it's gonna just be DLC, ain't it?
It might be the DLC story for all we know.
Who knows?
Yeah, no. Like, I hope with the DLC, again, the DLC has not come out, the 3rd one, which is supposed to be more story and more playable characters, I'd assume that it'd be like a story from like Tails and Knuckles' perspective. That's what I'd hope, at least, right? But, because there is one, like, bit of dialogue
And
when
Shadow.
you interact with Tails in Chaos Island, where he's like, he saw a doppelganger of himself. Like, I would like to see that. That sounds interesting, right? So I would like it to be like a perspective thing from like how their time in cyberspace was, but you never know.
No, Tails was on LSD.
He would.
Aren't all the characters on that one?
But yeah, the last act of Sonic Frontiers would be more interesting. In fact, I think I actually heard something also that they might actually be rewriting like the final act of Sonic Frontiers for like the third update or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. A lot of us thought it might have just like changed a little bit, like here or there. They might have made like the final, like the Supreme Boss more fun, but no. From what it sounds like, they're doing a full rewrite of like Rhea and onwards for the story, so
Really?
it actually like feels more complete and stuff. Yeah.
That's fair. It kind of needs it, to what I understand.
Yeah, especially that
Not an
Supreme
update,
Boss
that's an
fight.
overhaul.
When you freed me.
There's that Supreme Boss fight. The I swear to God, that uncalculated health bar.
Like, instead of a language, they shared their thoughts and feelings directly.
Also, the voice acting in this game is some of the best in the series, I think.
Because the story, especially kind of at the end, is a little bit kind of like underwhelming because Rhea, like I said, basically just becomes like the story dump island and stuff, and there's also the whole thing with Sonic's like cyber corruption, which, you know, a little bit of a spoiler, basically just doesn't even matter at the end of the game.
No.
Of course.
That's Super Sonic.
Yeah, no. But yeah, the story just generally is one of the more better stories in Sonic. It's actually one that I cared about. Mainly because the guy who wrote this is Ian Flynn, the IDW head Sonic comic writer. So yeah.
He's like legit. He's legit, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, his stories are great. Because it's one of the best things about the Sonic comics is that he can like make us care about the Sonic characters again, which we haven't been able to do for a long time. It's almost as if Sonic Team stopped caring about it after they didn't kill off Shadow in Adventure 2.
It seems like Sonic Team stopped caring about the games.
You mean the thing that's explained like if you wait like what was it, like 10 minutes in the final boss fight?
Oh yeah, in the Shadow boss fight, the final boss, yeah, if you waited like 10 minutes because you have a massive fucking skill issue. Eggman says over the radio that that the Shadow you're playing as is indeed not a robot, but the same one from Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eggman grabbed him. Somehow.
Apparently, I guess. I don't know.
So it was something about how he got recovered by one of his robots or whatever.
That's the part where he Gangnam Style?
No.
That's a big boy.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
That is a large
sucks. Sonic hasn't mentioned chili dogs once yet.
Not my Sonic.
But yeah, no. Your point about the voice acting being good in this game, it's like
Edgy anime.
like you said, Evangelion. Yeah, this is because this is the voice cast that was introduced in Colors, and the stories from Colors onwards have been more kid-oriented and friendly.
Yeah,
this one takes itself more seriously.
Right.
Are they gonna kiss?
I prefer the voice acting from Underground.
If we are fortunate,
Underground.
Yeah, Colors.
Yeah, fucking Steve
very
Urkel
iffy
is
stories.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I want Joe Rogan Sonic the Hedgehog right now.
Cheeseburgers. Oh no!
It's a video of a podcast of Sonic interviewing someone. He goes, "Tails, pull up a video of a bear mauling someone to death."
This part definitely isn't awkward.
Why did they move the camera like that? It's so.
I'm
Because
telling
it's
you.
inspired by anime, bruh.
Yeah, it's not awkward. I'm telling you.
yeah.
I like how instead of just crushing you in his hand, it decides to fucking just throw you like a baseball.
Just eat him across the island.
Yeah,
Bro's got a good throwing arm.
he does.
Yeah, his form was immaculate.
But this is not some of the fact that instead of just throwing you outright, you're like, you know what? Let me just throw you.
That
You know
seems
what?
to be a common
You know what?
trend.
Let's yeet this
this blue bitch.
Shit empty. Yeet.
That seems to be a common trend with like big hulking
When he
monsters
sees
like
that Sonic doesn't have any Chaos Emeralds, this bitch empty.
I'm not taking
But
that
yeah.
down the traditional way. I'm gonna need the Chaos Emeralds. And maybe a little bit of luck.
It surprised me how early we were able to, get the Chaos Emeralds in this one.
Yeah, because the structure of Frontiers is very much different from how it has been in other games.
Yeah.
But we'll see that in the next part.
It is a video game.
It is. Yes, it is a video game indeed.
I'm really smart.
I hate you. You smell like cheese.